What's up, guys? This is day 12. Do a quick voiceover. I didn't get that much footage, so this will be a pretty short one, but I got a few clips of me pulling with this guy, Hunmin. We've been talking online for a while, and he's like very similar to me, like same, like weight, height, like similar style, and he's very technical, so it was good to train with him and talk about arm wrestling. But yeah, I mean, I was trying like pretty hard because I didn't want it to think I was shit. But I feel like on right, I had a little bit more like side, but I don't know. It's tough. Like it's hard. Like I couldn't really control his hand either. I could just sort of keep my pronation and throw to the side, but like these guys are all just so good at protecting the high spot and protecting their pronation, so it's just really difficult to get like the full hand control unless they start hooking. So yeah, I feel like it would have been hard to hold, and usually I can win that regrip even if I'm a bit lower if the strap is really tight, but I guess we'll have to try next time. But no, it was really good training, and a couple of these I'm like asking him to try hooking and see what happens. And I've been pulling like more than I was in Toronto, maybe because I'm going twice a week every week now. And then for this one I pulled the day before at a different club, but they actually, I didn't do that much after pulling, but they run a double Elam tournament every week, and they like make content out of it. They post a video, and everyone like has like a nickname, and because it's been going for a while, like tournament every week, there's like, you know, like a little bit of like history, and like you can see people like sort of, you know, have a little storyline between like matchups and like, you know, people like rising through the ranks or so on. So it's like very fun. Like obviously, like, you know, you have to speak Korean, but for me it's like always been like super entertaining to watch in terms of arm wrestling content, because they actually add stuff like, you know, little like interviews and like stuff like that instead of just straight pulling. And here I'm pulling with this guy. I think his name is Inchan, but I don't know. Like I feel like I didn't try that hard to like talk with people. Like I talked to guys that seemed like they want to talk to me, but you know, not everyone seemed like they want to talk to me. So, but this guy said he was in high school, so probably like 17, 18, and then he's like 63 kilos, I think. And I think the guy that was playing first, he tried to like help me record, but like we pulled a bit more than that, just that short clip, but like I think someone was like turning on and off the camera, so a lot of that got lost. But we didn't pull that much more, but he was kicking my ass for sure. And I think like a couple times he was like trying to save himself. He was like, oh, let me try to beat this guy without using like inside, and obviously like I don't think he can beat me without going inside at that height and weight. But when he like really commits to that like hook press thing, he's like, I mean, his wrist is super good, and I think his arm's like way stronger than mine. Like it's, yeah, so I don't want to say that it's like completely like, I don't think he's like totally like out of my league, but I mean, it would be really difficult based off that little practice I felt. But it's like so impressive. I feel like, I mean, really, like, are there people in Canada at that weight, I mean, that can pull like that? I don't know. I mean, it's just people that are bigger too, but anyway, yeah, that was super cool to pull with him, and he's obviously already really good, and and also he's been playing for 1 year. Like, that's fucking nuts. And like, you know, like obviously you would think he's been playing for like 7-8 years at least. Well, I guess you wouldn't, because he's like 17, but you know what I mean. So, and then I pulled with this guy. At first I was like, okay, so we started, and then I didn't like feel any, like he didn't fight me up top or like try to pronate really. He just kind of stayed, like, and I'm just like, okay, what's going on? Because like I feel like I saw him pulling out. I thought he was pretty strong, so I was like, okay, maybe he's just like not that strong, but like it's just like I felt like such little pressure, and then all of a sudden he just like Oh, I guess we went past it, but he just like boom and like hit to the side and like super hard, and like I barely caught it, and it was just like very like odd. Like I didn't know what he was doing. If he was just like holding me or like I don't know, because I'm like, why didn't you go? But I guess he was just likes to defend because he's like super sticky there, and obviously I'm trying to defend too. Um, so, but I just like normally feel like an asshole if I just try to pin like right away when I think I'm stronger than another person. Um, and I'm stronger at defending probably. So, but anyway, yeah, no, it was fun because like at first I was like, what the fuck is going on? And then all of a sudden he just like powers up like crazy, and I'm like, whoa. Um, but yeah, he has this like odd, like I'm not quite sure. It feels almost like a king's move because like I don't feel anything really in the hand, but there's like a freaking lock. If I push too hard. So it was like a fun little pull, and then I try to see if, like how like different ways to get through it. I mean, I feel like traditionally it's like climb and then press, but I also was like with this kind of move like I feel like a flop would be good, so I try to see if I can get into it and then work that angle. But yeah, that's all the clips I got. I did pull a bit more. This other guy was recording. Actually, his video is playing in the background. He's really good. I want to pull him, but he had a camera going, so I just was like, I don't know if it's like annoying to just have like two at the same time. And I thought he was gonna post all the clips, which he didn't. Like I like yeah, like I was like completely cut out because I think he was filming a lot. Probably had like an hour, but like had like 5 minutes on his video. So, you know, it'd be like that sometimes. But I'll probably just fucking ignore that and just record my shit anyways next time. I don't know, like or just not record. I guess I don't like really care, but I guess I'll just do what I want to do instead of like, like worry about what like if I'm inconveniencing people because like you know what like I don't know, I probably wasn't even that deep, but that's probably it, that's about it. Thanks, see you next time.